Return to home. Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds. Return to home.
Hello to all drone flying enthusiasts. Welcome to ALBB channel. Today, I will show you and explain a situation that happens to me quite often while flying. For experienced drone pilots, this probably won't be anything new, but I think this video can help beginners better understand what can happen during return to home in stronger wind. Lately, I have been flying mainly with the DJI Lito X1, and today will be no exception. I have been testing it for quite some time now, and I think I know it quite well, how it behaves, how it reacts, and what I can expect in different situations. As for the technical details of this test, I am flying the DJI Lito X1 with the standard battery. The video is recorded in 4K at 60 FPS. It is also important to mention that there is quite strong wind today, and that will be the main challenge during the return to home. Let's be honest, flying conditions are not always perfect. From my experience, stronger wind is quite a common problem, and I rarely get completely ideal conditions when flying. Up to 95% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed yet, so if you are interested in drone tests, features like return to home, active track, battery life, or real flying experience, I would really appreciate your subscription. And if you have any questions about this video, feel free to ask in the comments. Alright, enough talking. Let's take a look directly at the situation itself. At this point, I decided to turn back because I don't want to fly over houses or people. During tests like this, I always try to fly in open areas where it is safer. Now I pressed return to home and expected the drone to come back without any problems. After starting return to home, a strong wind warning appeared on the screen. At that moment, I realized the return might not be as easy as I expected. As you can see on the screen, the drone was returning at only around 1.3 meters per second, which is very slow for a return-to-home flight. A moment later, another warning appeared, saying that the battery level might not be enough for a safe return to home. The drone recommended finding an open area in case an emergency landing was needed. Right after that warning, the drone reported a low battery and recommended using return to home. I confirmed it and let the drone try to return back. Even after confirming return to home, the situation did not improve. The drone was still returning very slowly at around 1.2 meters per second, and at that moment I really didn't like it. I decided to take control and return manually. After canceling return to home, the drone was able to move faster than an automatic RTH, definitely faster than 1.2 meters per second. This situation has happened to me more than once, and that is exactly why I decided to make a video about it. I already had an idea of what was happening, so I was prepared for it. But for an inexperienced pilot, this can be a very stressful moment. When there is strong wind, low battery, and the drone is returning very slowly, it can easily lead to stress, confusion, and panic. When I get into a situation like this and I have to return manually, I try to fly at around 6 to 8 meters per second. From my experience, this speed gives the drone the best balance between returning home and saving battery, even in stronger wind. Once I fly at 10 meters per second or more, the battery starts draining much faster. Once I saw that I was getting close to the takeoff point, I could afford to fly faster, at around 10 meters per second. I knew I still had about 6 to 8 minutes of battery left, so I was confident I would make it back safely with some battery reserve remaining. What is interesting is that the automatic return to home mode was already warning me to look for a place for an emergency landing. In my opinion, many beginners make the mistake of panicking when the drone starts showing warning messages. They often switch to sport mode and try to return as fast as possible, but in strong wind, this can drain the battery very quickly and make the situation even worse. In any case, the most important thing is to fly responsibly and not overestimate your limits just for one good shot or video. No shot is worth risking your drone or creating a dangerous situation. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, I would really appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.